Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 4 of Slide 3 Honor Among Thieves. Last time, we took photos of Octavio poisoning the town's water supply, and then we broke into Octavio's opera house, where we hacked into his computer and discovered his master plan, which is to threaten the people of Venice into seeing his opera shows, lest he destroy buildings. That's right, basically, Octavio's entire villain arc, basically. His throne of being the main musical act in Venice was usurped by the Beatles, so he joins the mob, becomes the Don, and then basically goes into terrorism. Seriously, just Octavio. It was one thing when I had to deal with other opera singers, but the second I got usurped by freaking Paul McCartney, that was the final straw! And don't get me started on John Lennon. Okay, so anyways, let's get going. Operation Day 2, Venice Operation Day 2. So basically, Bentley, he has one mission, which is Tarball. Bentley originally had another mission in this level, basically in the original version of the game, in the beta version of the game, where basically he would bomb some boats of Octavio's that were advertised in the show, which was to serve as the tutorial for Bentley, where basically just teaching you how to place your bombs, how to tranquilize guards, and all in all, basically just serving as Bentley's tutorial. Much like how the Disco Club mission from the Disco Ball mission from Slide 2 was his tutorial mission in that game. So anyways, let's just take some stuff.
Sly said you were looking for me?
We need your help to destroy some tar drums.
I'm done with all that. I found a new path. It's full of peacefulness.
Come on, what happened to the Murray? The guy who'd get into a fist fight with 10 thugs wearing nothing but a towel. The guy who used to punch first and not bother asking questions later. Where's that guy? Where's my old friend?
I'm sorry, Bentley. I tried to save you, but I just wasn't strong enough.
Get over it, Murray. I don't blame you and never have. The only thing I feel bad about is losing my pal.
Look, I want to help you. You're like my second best friend. It's just that I promised I'd stay here and peacefully meditate till the black water ran pure.
Well, what if you could help us peacefully? You wouldn't have to punch anyone.
I'm in. Keep it peaceful, and I'll smash up anything you'd like.
As a student of the Australian Dreamtime, I'm sure you've learned of the ball form?
Yeah, sure, like my first week.
Excellent. Tuck into ball form and clog that vent pipe. The pressure buildup should shoot you skyward. Maintain your ball form and smash into the tar drums around town.
Awesome! Yeah, that's totally peaceful. I'm sure my guru wouldn't mind.
Yeah, anyways.
Press the L1 button to go into ball form.
The ball form, very good power-up. Essentially, it's like an upgraded version of the turnbuckle launch from Slide 2, where basically Murray can, where if you time your bounces, basically as Murray, press the X button as Murray hits the ground, you can bounce a little higher. Actually, no, I would say that the turnbuckle launch is a little better, because you can get a little more height out of it. Yeah, as you can see, we can get up there with the with the ball form, but we can't with our regular jump. Anyways, Murray's controls, exactly the same as they were in Slide 2. So you don't really need to relearn anything. Though, in addition to Murray's standard moveset, if you basically pick up a guard, you can basically shake the loot from their pocket. So anyways, in regards to this mission, they are serious when they mention Murray being a pacifist. Okay, let's try to find a guard. Yeah, the streets cleared the second they heard about the Murray. Are you telling me that that the guards have just vanished off the face of the earth? We need to show off just what happens when you encounter a guard. Also, the safe house does not apply to Murray. He just can't run to the safe house. You, as the player, cannot force Murray to rejoin the gang. Because you know everyone would be like, Murray, you're going to that safe house. You're joining up with the gang. Okay, there we are. So anyways, punch a guard. Murray, you should not fight with the enemies. Who is saying this? Who is saying this? Basically, Sly? Bentley? Because I'm pretty sure that basically they would be all for Murray punching someone in the face. They've never had objections to that. What is the guru sending a telepathic message to Murray? Just like, Murray, you should not fight with the enemies.
Press the L1 button to go into ball form. Hit the X button on impact to keep your bounces high.
Oh, by the way,
I'm projecting some markers to help you find the tar drums.
if you press the square button while on the ground, you can actually roll pretty fast. And in addition, just even though Murray's like, I can't punch anyone, I can't be violent, it would betray my teachings from my guru.
This is great, Murray. Those tar drums are an integral part of Octavio's scheme. With them out of the picture, you're that much closer to seeing the black water run clear. I promise.
Okay.
Watch out below!
Yeah, basically for this mission, all you need to do is just keep the bouncing going and just head over to the pumps.
Superb bouncing, chum.
Okay, but even though Murray is not allowed to punch enemies, for some reason, he's allowed to deliver a righteous fury upon their heads by bouncing on them. Apparently bouncing on enemies, that is non-violent. Crushing their skulls in with the sheer weight of Murray's impact, basically, is just perfectly fine.
In a peaceful sense, of course.
Hey, Murray has no issue basically crashing into his enemies into guards with meteoropic force. Though then again, Murray could reason, hey, the guards, they just so happen to be under his shadow.
Thank you card.
Okay, so anyways,
Get any higher!
yeah, if only you could have this kind of height when bouncing around normally.
Yeah!
That's the last of them. Really nice work, Murray. It's a pleasure to see you back in action.
Yeah, well, I haven't forgotten who my friends are. I'm just playing with a different deck.
But no, back to the whole point of just Murray blaming himself for the Clockla incident. That one, in my personal opinion, was all Bentley. Because Bentley was the one who was just standing around in the jaw. Basically, Bentley was, instead of just immediately ducking out the second he grabbed the hate chip, Bentley was just hanging around. Just hanging around, just standing around, bragging about just, oh, hey, I got it. And also saying, we gotta get out of here, while also not getting out of there. Yeah, Bentley wasn't bragging, what am I saying? My mind's just all kinds of screwed up. Okay, guard duty and turf war. Okay, we'll do run and bomb since we're right here.
I've taken over this Carnival fireworks stand as a base of operations for our next job. We need to take out the sign and balloons advertising Octavio's big comeback opera recital.
I hear ya. If no one shows up for him to extort with his building sinking scheme, then why would he bother with the demonstration? Excavating all that tar seems like a big operation. You'd think he'd hold off until he had an audience.
Exactly. Now,
Bentley, you want to give eye contact?
Two explosives powerful enough to destroy the anchors to those balloons. Unfortunately, I'm a little short on fuses.
Then I'll be quick.
Place the dynamite when you get near the anchor, or kaboom! Raccoon parts everywhere.
Yeah, basically, if you want... This mission kind of scratches the itch of basically the time treasures from Slide 2.
Excellent! One less ad polluting the Venetian skyline. Head on back to the fireworks stand. I've got another stick of TNT ready, and the wind's blowing in the right direction for stage 2 of our assault.
Okay, so anyways, let's head back.
That explosive had some kick.
It was a child compared to this ferocious beast. Don't dilly-dally with this one. It's got a longer fuse, but you've got farther to run.
Ferocious beast?
Run, Sly, run! Fear the beast!
Really, though, why couldn't Belly get more fuse? Okay, I don't think we're gonna make it, but hey, I wanted to get that treasure. Sly just rushed over to Carmelita with a bomb. Love me, Carmelita!
Hurry, before the wind changes direction!
Seriously, you think that Carmelita would be having some hesitation of shooting at Sly while he's a bomb attached to him?
Hurry, before the wind changes direction! Ha-ha! Behold stage 2. The balloon, carried by the wind, will impact on the Octavio side. The combustible gases in the balloon will ignite, and bam! Hindenburg Part 2. Drat and curses! The wind died. The balloon's caught. Sorry, pal. See if you can climb up and knock the balloon free. I'll start putting together another explosive for the side. Such a shame. I was really looking forward to seeing that balloon burn. Fascinating chemical reaction.
Okay, so anyways, get a little fun of just bouncing up to the sign. Okay. And as for wall hooks, they behave exactly the same as they did in Slide 2, where basically you just got pulled back, and then just you're free to launch. Same with a standard hook.
A solid blow from your cane should dislodge the balloon. Whoa! Looks like we've got a new ferocious beast on this operation. Come on back and... What? Sorry, sir. We're currently closed. Hey! Let go of me! Sly! Get back here! Quick!
You can take all the time you want just getting back to Bentley.
Help, Sly! This guy is crazy! I've got him locked out, but... Oh, no!
Okay, anyways, as for the push attack. Okay, no worries. Yeah, basically just run back.
He's breaking down the door! Where are you? Please help! Help!
Ah, Sly Cooper.
My boy on the inside picked up those pictures of me you sent to the cops. Nice a try, but I own this town.
Put my friend down, or I'm gonna knock out all of your teeth, one at a time, and make you eat them.
Ooh, that's the toughest talker you got. You're pathetic. Back in my day, we had enforcers that would make people pee their pants just as soon as a look at them.
Believe me, old-timer, I don't make idle threats.
Oh, I know all about you and your crack little gang. You ain't nothing without these little guys' brains. So, I figure I'll just scoop them out real slow and use them to fertilize my tomato plants.
I'm allergic to tomatoes.
That's the only thing you have to say, Bentley. Not, oh, I don't want to die.
Very engaged.
But still, just in regards to just Octavio being just back in my day this, back in my day that, I can't help but imagine just what an interaction between Octavio and John Bassan would be like. Just basically, John Bassan, no, let me tell you about back in my day. Back in my day, we had to walk all the... Back in my day, we had to threaten ourselves.
You won't get nothing but a grave, pal.
Okay, so anyways, free to Octavio as much as you want.
Sly, hurry it up!
Pipe it down, lunch meat.
Now, you'd think that Bentley would start trying to drop bombs, but then again, I mean, that would only serve to hinder Sly.
You want this runt? Take him! I won't forget about this. You guys are dead!
You okay, Bentley?
I'm fine. My ego's bruised, but it'll heal.
But just Octavio, he just aborts the plan of killing Bentley just because Sly caught up to him. Seriously, Octavio could just go in the opera house and lock the door. It's not like Sly's gonna break out. Okay, anyways, next one on the list. We're gonna do a pretty fun one, basically. A mission that's going to introduce a new form of gameplay. Sly dying. Okay, so anyways, we're gonna do Turf War next.
Bentley, looks like you found one of Octavio's Vincenetti goons. You on your way to the police station for the old bait and switch?
Yeah, he's following me. Too close for comfort. You gotta move.
Now to get those mercenary apes involved.
Hey, all you fake cops, go home. We don't need no more stupid thugs in Venezia.
I might not be a real cop, but I've got feelings, pal. And you just hurt them.
You talking to me, fruitcake? Cause I don't need a date.
Eat missile, punk.
This was a good plan, Bentley. Now we can just sit back and watch the fireworks.
Thank you. I pride myself on deviousness these days. With her ape guard under fire, there's a 93% chance that Carmelita will arrive and take out the entire Vincenetti gang.
Devious.
Inspector Fox, I'm glad to see you. This Vincenetti puke is giving me all I can handle.
Stand your ground, soldier. We'll take them together.
But what is the other 7% chance that Bentley was anticipating? Just Carmelita does nothing as the guard, as basically she lets her ape mercenaries do the work for her?
Can't take much more.
Anyways, Carmelita, she controls exactly as you'd expect. Basically, she's got a powerful...
I have been down in Sector 4. Please to help me.
Her shock pistol basically just wrecks everything. She's got a roundabout kick. If you hold down the circle button, she can do a mega jump. So yeah, Carmelita is just absolutely devastating. Though Carmelita does not have a binocucom, as you can guess. But who needs a binocucom when you've got firepower? It's weird Carmelita can't swim like Sly.
He felt that. That punk is hurting now. Just give him a little more.
Yeah, basically this mission pretty straightforward. Just fire at the goons.
For sure.
Basically, these guys, they're basically just glorified flashlight guards in lawn chairs.
Long without some additional firepower.
So yeah, basically, no real issue whatsoever. Though if Sly and Bentley were going up against these guys, it would be a bigger issue for them. 'Cause, I mean, how would they even reach them?
Right on. This guy's about to fall.
Yeah, on standard guards, Carmelita's shock pistol is a one-hit kill.
Nice shot.
But really, you would think that Bentley would have been pegging that probability as much higher, considering that Carmelita has never been one to resist the urge to kill something. Look at the baby bear.
I am deep in the trouble. I need backup and I need it now.
Okay, so anyways, let's head back to where we started, and that'll be the end of the mission. Yeah, unfortunately, Carmelita's 8 mercenaries, they do not have the capability. They couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
He's about to come down. Show them what's what.
Okay.
You have almost got him. Oh yeah. That hellback is about to crumble.
Yeah, basically, the only thing that differentiates these guys from standard flashlight guards is the fact that they can throw out explosives.
All sectors have been stabilized. No further Vicinante presence has been detected.
Good work, men. For mercenaries, you fought with honor and distinction. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but the fact that Sly started an outright gang war between the police and just a giant full-scale police blowout between the police and the Vincinetti goons over basically an insult, basically. Just not even a good insult. It was basically just, go home. We don't need any fake cops. Just calling them fake cops. That was enough to start a full-on just blowout. Yeah, I can just imagine Octavia hearing the news. What? The entire Vincinetti gang has been destroyed by the police? How? They were called fake cops and they just got taken down? What type of world are we living in?
Octavio keeps the blueprints to his main tar pumping station in 3 parts. Each is cleverly hidden behind a painting inside one of his legit coffee houses.
Not very subtle, posting a full-time guard in front of a coffee house.
Since we destroyed his Ferris wheel, he's gone all out on the security. In fact, he's got all his guards checking up on each other. If we're going to get inside and at the blueprints, we can't raise any suspicion.
I'm with you. I'll approach the guard while in disguise and pretend to take the next shift. When the coast is clear, you head inside and swipe the blueprints. With me standing out front, no one will know that something's up.
Your disguise can be assigned as a power-up. When hailed by guards, make sure to memorize their passwords and say them back in a timely fashion. Take too long or mess it up, and he'll know you're a phony.
Okay, so anyways, the disguise. Basically, you're able to sneak past guards or to blend in with them. However, you can only use a level's disguise on that level. For example, once we go to the next chapter, this Venice disguise is going to be completely useless. In addition, you
Halt.
can't...
Tell me the daytime password.
Got it. Here it is.
Alto, alto, base, base.
Okay, I guess you're the relief shift. Thanks for coming early. I got a big plans for tonight. Carnivale, good times, eh?
I can't believe that worked! You've got the worst Italian accent I've ever heard! No offense.
Head inside and grab the blueprints. No telling how long till another patrol comes by.
Hey, that accent was believable to Carmelia's mercenaries. Though, anyways, back to what I was saying. When Sly is in is in the guard disguise, he cannot attack, he cannot use any of his abilities, and he can only do a single jump.
First coffee house I've ever seen with wall-to-wall laser security.
Imagine if you just came here looking to get a scone.
Octavio really is old school if he's using a painting safe. My father used to crack these all the time. The trick here is finding the safe's combination hidden somewhere in the artwork. Might take some searching, but it's sure to be there.
479. But anyways, it's kind of interesting how John Bassan has just John Bassan's lumberjack camp here. 479. Yeah, but seriously, imagine if you just wanted to get a scone or a cruller, basically. Just a cup of a latte just to get you through the day. You come here for your coffee house pizza. Your 12 € coffee house pizza. Wait. You're telling me that 2 muffins are the same price as a full-on pizza? But then again, that could be a mini pan pizza. But still, basically 2 muffins for the cost of a pizza? I mean, maybe $3 for the muffins. I mean, frankly, that's the biggest crime Octavio is doing. Just spiking up those muffin prices. But again, those may be good muffins. We don't know. Anyways, in regards to these paintings, they actually do show Octavio's beta form. What he looked like in the beta. Where basically just Octavio did have more of just a stage outfit than he had more of a stage outfit than basically the blend of stage and mobster.
I'll meet you at the next coffee shop. Once you take the guard's post, I'll move in.
Second verse, same as the first.
Anyways, if you're curious, if you basically replay the mission, Octave basically TzarThwomp snapshot, or the one where you're following Octavio and just take pictures of him while he's basically while he's activating the TzarThwomps. Basically, you can't fool him with the disguise. He will basically give you the same dialogue as if you got caught by him otherwise. In fact, that was actually how I discovered basically you could mess with his collision.
Hey, you! What's the Carnivale password?
Kid stuff. Here it is.
Tenor bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay.
And at that point, just the guard is completely passive until you decide to murder them. Anyways, get ready for the best guard in the entire series. Or one of the best.
Halt! Tell me the daytime password.
Yep, here it is.
Alto, alto, bass, bass.
Yep. Oh, am I glad you're here. Mama's making spaghetti tonight and I'm starving. I'm gonna eat like 4 plates of food.
I guess that you really like her cooking.
Mamma mia, I want to be buried in her sauce. It's heaven.
Any problems with that guy?
Said he wanted to be buried in his mom's pasta sauce.
Yeah. That's strange.
just can't get it out of my head. Have you ever had pasta sauce that tasty? I don't want to distract you or anything, but I just don't think I've ever had cooking that good. Are we like missing out on a whole universe of flavors here?
Okay, but anyways, I basically. Okay, let's just 968. But basically, in regards to that one interaction with that guard,
3. Almost there, partner.
basically, just that is the reason why I tend to basically emphasize how we're killing these guards, basically. How Sly, and Bentley, Murray, they are very quick to just kill off guards, basically, even though they are treated as generic enemies. Because from that one interaction that you see there, the guy who just wants to go home and eat his mom's glorious pasta sauce, basically, that guy just, he's not some malicious monster. He's just doing his 9 to 5. He wants to just work his job. He wants to make his living. He wants to enjoy the family life. He has a life outside of this, and we could potentially be killing him. He could be in the field, and we take him down. We steal his stuff, and then boom, we kill him off.
You know, maybe there's a good Italian restaurant around here.
Enough with the sauce! Keep your focus, we're on a job here! Thugs everywhere, death around every corner!
You're right. We got one more coffee house to hit, then we're done.
Yes, now you're talking sense!
And then we eat.
Yeah, it's just Sly. Is there a good Italian restaurant in Venice? No, Sly, there are no good Italian restaurants.
Hey, you! What's the Carnivale password?
Yeah, here it is.
Tenor bass, tenor, tenor.
Okay.
I mean, for goodness sake, there's a deli right here, right next to the coffee house. But you know, I've always been curious about just the guy's mom's sauce. I mean, that has to be some good sauce. I mean, I've had good pasta sauce, and it can really make your day. So basically, yeah, we could very well be missing out on a world of flavor here, Bentley. Open up your mind, Bentley, to the pasta sauce. And just no one's addressing the bird bath that's spewing out tar. And also Sly's telekinetic powers that allow him to just levitate the ring in his hand. Okay, now this guy right here. This is arguably the best guard in the series, next to Pasta Guy.
You there! What's Octavio's house password?
Sending password now.
Tenor soprano, tenor soprano?
Yep.
Yeah, you know the code, but what's my nickname? There's only one Tony B on the payroll, and I'm famous in the family.
I'm a new, just got called in from Roma.
They know me in Rome. I'm practically the mayor of organized crime in Rome. You telling me you never heard my nickname there?
My cell phones are going off. I should take this call. Could be the boss.
Yeah, okay.
Talk to some of the other guards in the area and see if any of them know Tony B's nickname.
But seriously, just Tony B. He has no business being such a great guard. Basically, he just has so much personality. Just this one random guard who basically is like, I'm the king of this house.
Halt! What was last night's password?
Transmitting password.
Alto, tenor, tenor, alto.
Sorry about that. Okay, you're legit.
Hey, you know Tony B's nickname?
Tony B. That cannoli. He's what's it called? A egomaniac. I don't know nothing about him. Don't wanna know.
you.
Hey, you! Giving me the cafe password.
Here's the password, Sly.
Bass, soprano?
Yep.
Yep, that's the password. Sometimes I forget them, you know.
You and me are both, pal. Hey, you know what the Tony B's a nickname is?
Yeah, that fathead likes to call himself Tony the Killer Bee. What an idiot.
I couldn't agree more.
Nice job getting the nickname. You're really fitting in with these mobsters, Sly. Maybe you should switch teams. Get an apartment with the Killer Bee.
Hey, no, better yet. Sly gets in cahoots with basically the sauce guy, and he gets to try out the sauce firsthand.
Halt! What's the midnight password?
As I expected. Here you go.
Alto, bass, alto, alto.
Sorry about that.
So, Big Shot, what's my nickname?
Oh, come on. Everyone's heard of Tony the Killer Bee. You're the terror of every player grounder from here to Sicily.
Ha ha ha, real funny. Least I'm not on guard duty during Carnival. Who's got the last laugh now, tough guy? Me, that's who.
Seriously, whoever came up with Tony the Killer Bee, basically, they deserved a raise. They
Don't take
deserved
too
a
long.
big
That guy
raise.
comes back to chat. I'm out of here.
Oh, who wouldn't want to chat with Tony the Killer Bee?
You've got real skill with this art decryption, Bentley. It always takes me like 20 minutes to figure those things out. You're just flying through them.
Okay, anyways, prog painting. For this one, all you have to do is just go over here, 113. Yeah, but it is cool that basically the game, that basically all the art photos,
It must have been rigged to an alarm.
that all the photo vaults, all the picture vaults, they utilize backgrounds that were used in cutscenes in Slide 1 and 2. Basically, the first one being just John Bassan's lumberjack camp from the intro cutscene of from Menace of the North's intro cutscene. Second one was the first shot of Miss Ruby's swamp from her intro cutscene in Vicious Voodoo in Sly 1. And then this one was, well, the picture of the Contessa's prison from Jailbreak's intro
That
cutscene.
alarm is attracting all kinds of guards.
Agree. We've got the blueprints to the tar vacuum. Our work here is done.
So basically for this mission, you basically cannot get away from the guards. You basically can't just unaggro them. Thankfully,
Let's go, Bentley.
thankfully you can get caught on a ridge. Yeah, just adrenaline rush and boom. And the guards have zero concern about the safe house.
With Octavio's comeback opera recital just a few hours away, we're all set up for the main event. Get ready for Operation Tar Be Gone. Our objective, get Murray back on the team. Sly, you'll start things off by using your disguise to sneak into the opera house. Make your way down to the pump room and let me in through the side entrance. Thanks to the blueprints we stole, I now know just where to bomb to cripple the machinery. Then we'll go for Octavio's detonation switch. I'm sure you'd agree that we just can't leave a weapon that powerful in the hands of such a madman. So I'll distract the old mobster with an opera duel. He's sure not to attack while we're both on stage. Meanwhile, you'll cut the lines to the chandelier and drop it on his head. I'll swipe the switch, and we'll both find Murray. By then, the black water is sure to be running clear, and he'll be free to come with us.
Though, funnily enough, that is the only time you'll ever see Murray wearing his normal outfits in Venice. Anyways, just another note. just because we did this mission, that last mission, the disguise mission, right before before we got the heist slideshow, we missed out on a bit of dialogue. Basically, if you complete that mission before the heist slideshow triggers, basically, you still have another mission or two. Bentley will actually have a remark once you get back in the safe house, where he'll say, the safety of the safe house. Anyways, let's go in. By combat dodge, exactly the same as it was in Sly 2. However, in this game, there's a lot less versatility with it, since there really aren't that many fights that I would say really would come in handy with it. I mean, basically, granted in Sly 2, the main fight that you'd be using this technique with would be, say, the Contessa, but even then it was a big moment, basically. With the other fights, well, it doesn't really have that impact. Like how the Thievius Raccoonus has it on both sides of the book. Thievius Raccoonus. Okay, but anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do as they want. Well, I'll see you next time. Bye.